What is good? Tommy in the Hobby Hideout, Southwest Florida represented today. What is your name? What'd you do?
Hey, I'm Matt Wiener. I got top 32 with Traptrix.
Traptrix, nice. And what was this regional called?
25th place. It was the Boca Raton.
Oh yeah, Boca Raton Regional in Florida.
I placed 25th. I went X2.
7-2. Really solid day. All right, let's...
6-2.
Oh, 6-2, yeah. All right, let's see what you played.
All right. The Traptrix ratios were really simple. We played 3 Pudica and 1 Garden. I've flip-flopped back and forth between playing 1 and 2. For today, I played 1 because I didn't want to brick on it. 3 Mantis. That's pretty standard. 2 Dyna, standard. 2 Campa. This one I've seen a lot of people play 3 sometimes, but in the current format, I think 2's fine. 3 Mermello, standard. 3 Parallel Exceed, because it is the best extender for the deck by far.
Do you want to flip the cards around? Not that it's a big deal, but...
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure.
3 Parallel Exceed, best extender in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
For my tech cards...
if you flip your deck in your hand, it'll be easier for you to do it.
Yeah. For my tech cards, I played 2 Fenrir, because I needed a good going second card, and Fenrir does a lot. As a tech choice for my main deck, I played 1 Rise Heart.
Yo, this was wild.
It's searchable off Fenrir, and it's a level 4.
The 2 Fenrir.
So if they interrupt one of my basic combos, like going to get Ash or something, you can side in, or you can go Fenrir and grab that.
Sure.
It never came up, and most of the time I was siding it out because it just you don't really want to open it ever.
Yeah.
So but honestly, in the main deck. In the main deck, just as an extra little weird extender, it kind of works.
Okay.
2 pot, because I don't have a 3rd pot.
Fair.
But also, pot's one of those cards you don't want to brick on, but it's also a consistency card. Low key, the change I could have made to this deck and just been happy with it would have been because I played 42 cards. If I cut these and just played another one of that, it does the same thing.
Yeah,
and I would have performed literally the same today.
And weren't you saying that Fenrir stops you from getting nib proof?
Yeah, the other problem with Fenrir in this deck specifically is if you open it going first and you open tier combo, or you open Traptrix combo, you play into nib really hard, because you go special Fenrir, and then if you do Traptrix combo after that, your ending 5th summon is either Holtea or actually it would usually be Holtea, but either way, it's not great. It's not great. It's not a good idea. All right, for hand traps, I played 3 Imperm, standard, 3 Ash, standard. My spice of the day for hand traps was I played 3 main deck Bell. I got really lucky and it worked out because I played 2 Labyrinth players and I played 2 tier players.
You called it earlier.
And and this card came up more than once, and it was good. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It also, if I wasn't a bozo and I opened it against the Mathmech player I played, this would have also just gone crazy. My trap lineup is also somewhat standard. I play 1 Floodgate, 1 Traptrix Traphole Nightmare, 1 Terrifying Traphole Nightmare. But this was my tech choice that it paid off really well. 2 Gravediggers. The play that always threw some people off, including the people that were main decking Nib at this format, was I would set the 1, or I would add 1, or I would set 1, and they would go, "Is this moron playing into Nib?" And then they would nib, and then I would just send the other one, and they would just be like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm just cooked then."
True.
3 evenly. Now that we're post SIAC, post ban list, this card is really good again. And for this particular weekend, like no one was expecting that card. It was really good. And then obviously 3 Holtea.
Nice.
You can't not play Holtea in Traptrix at this point. All right, extra deck. I played Redoer because it's really awesome. Adipose for my Traptrix. I only played the 1. In Pure, I know some people play 2, but it's just not. That's not a good idea. We play 2 Rafflesia. Shout out to having scuffed rarities. You got the secret and the common. The ultimate scuffness.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. 3 Sarah. Of course, I'm playing 3 Sarah. I played 1 ping. I did not have a single situation where I wanted more than 1 ping. And usually, if I was making ping, it's because I was also trying to go to Adipose and go for game. And one other thing I want to mention, for the love of God, people, if you go ping, at the end of your turn, make ping into Sarah. Don't be dumb. Don't leave ping on board unless if you don't like absolutely want to have ping on board. All right, and then 1 Zeus. Now that Cash isn't ripping your extra deck apart, 1 Zeus is fine. I never needed more than 1. 1 Baguska, because if it would come up, it's really good. It didn't come up today, but if it did, it would have been good, for sure. And the last 5, this is the spice of the day, and this is, I'm not sure anyone should actually do this. Since I was playing 6 Ghost Girls, I main decked, or I had an Almirage, because if I opened a Ghost Girl plus Exceed, I could go Almirage and then go combo.
He's literally waving.
You are a different kind of animal.
Like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, no, he's right, don't do that.
Because of the extra space I had, I played a Dweller because I had the expectation that if I saw a super heavy player, it would shut off all of the super heavy searching and kind of limit them. And then Fate decided to have me play against two tier players, and
Busted.
in both games I made Dweller, and they kind of just went, oh.
Wait.
Well, I guess I lose.
Shout out to me for telling him to play Dweller.
Yeah.
I told him to play Dweller.
Shout out to Gio. Cowboy for time. And then the absolute stupid ass spice that I played today was I played it 1 Rise Heart. Because if I'm playing Fenrir and I'm playing into Cash and they're going big giant combo, special Fenrir, special Rise Heart over top of it, it's pretty good. And then the last space going into the weekend, I thought it was going to be Daigusto Emerald, but I had shout out to Lana. Lana convinced me that I should play generic rank 7 instead. So I threw Big Eye in there, and the theory behind it kind of works because if I'm like breaking the board and then I still have Fenrir on board, and then I can go make Big Eye and then like take something, and it could work out really well. All right, side deck. Hurry this up for you guys. 3 anti-spell. It came up. It was really good. Personal favorite card in the game, 3 cross out. If you know everyone's gonna be playing at least 3 cards, cross out becomes like a awesome card to play. It came up in my round 7 win against Vanquished Souls. I resolved full combo and had Sarah, Rafflesia, and a set crossout, and his opening play was Prosperity, and I was just like, want to see something cool? Just flip crossout.
I bet he told his opponent
Flip,
like
and he was like, yeah, and I just flip crossout, call Prosperity, and he's just like, yeah, that's good. 2 talents. If I wasn't a bozo, I would have played 3, but I only own 2. A called by to complement the rest of this. The called by came up in my I won against one of the tier players and lost against the other one. And the one I won against, I resolved call by on a Kelbeck, and it was his only play. Kelbeck's one of the millers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I resolved it on Kelbeck, and he was just like, cool, pass turn. And I was like, okay, win.
Win. Right next to win.
Pretty much. 3 kaiju. Godarla is the kaiju I own, so I played Godarla, but you could have played anything else. And then shout out to Tommy for the 3 shifters.
Yes, sir.
Hard stock.
I cited it in several times, and the only time I ever saw it, it was the 6th card, and
Damn.
it was sad. But honestly, I wouldn't. It was really good. Like the whole side deck. When I saw a side deck card, it came up and it was crazy. But yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Congrats on getting your invite. Any shout outs or anything you'd like to say about your matchups or anything?
Shout out to obviously shout out to the Dragon Slayer.
Yes, sir.
That's our local shop. We also
Gotta plug the
have
Dragon Slayer.
shout out to Cool Comic Games over in Cape Coral
Cape
as well.
Coral, other locals.
Shout out to Lana for getting me into the game like almost a decade ago at this point.
Lana's the GOAT.
Shout out to the rest of the guys in this room for sure. Gio for encouraging me to like play and experiment and all that good stuff. Sergio for just being a good guy.
Yes, sir.
and obviously shout out to the man behind the camera.
Shout out to Cardstock.
Cardboard Stocks.
Cardboard Stocks as well.
All right. I think that's about it. Tommy and the Hobby Hide, out.